But I think the biggest part of all of this is, okay, I called it, I predicted it, I speculated it, and it is true. It is true.
That was easy.
It was very easy. What's going on, y'all? As you could tell, it's changed up a little bit. I'll have some streams over the weekend, so stop by. We'll talk about it, you know, we'll get the full breakdown on what's going on, what the hell. But just because I was moving and everything doesn't mean I haven't been looking at Twitter, okay? There's a lot of stuff we got to talk about today. Project xCloud by Microsoft.
Our cloud engineers are building a game streaming network to unlock console quality gaming on any device.
There's 2 billion gamers in the world. Some of them have a PC, some of them have a console, some of them have a smartphone, some of them have all three.
What if everybody in the world could play Halo? What if everybody in the world could play Red Dead Redemption? Everybody in the world could play the games. What would we have to do in order to make that possible? We see game streaming as a great technology, giving you access to the games that you want to play on the device that you want to play them on.
What does it mean to completely change the paradigm of how we play?
And we happen to also have a great, strong first-party cloud in Azure. It makes us uniquely positioned here.
Azure supports 54 regions in 140 countries, and we're going to build hardware to deploy into those data centers.
But what's incredible is for the people who haven't been introduced to this type of gaming.
People who've never seen a franchise like Halo or never seen a franchise like Gears. It's pretty amazing.
All right, Xbox, Microsoft, I'm gonna need y'all to chill. All right, relax with all that, bruh. Man. So if you are out of the loop, unlike somebody else, you'll know that Microsoft has announced Project xCloud, and it's basically PlayStation Now, except not locked down to just like the Xbox brand or PlayStation brand, if you use that example. So essentially game streaming, cloud-based, streaming to any device though. So it's whether it's your Xbox, a PC, mobile device, or a tablet. So that's pretty insane, honestly. But like I've been saying for a few months now, cloud streaming, all that shaz is the future. There is no running away from it. You know, that's just what we're going into. If you notice now, the 2 largest companies in this whole gaming industry, Microsoft and PlayStation, they both have now begun the transition into connecting cloud with gaming. You know, PlayStation Now, for example, and now this Project xCloud. But before we get into all of that news and all that stuff, there's something else that we have to... I was right! I was right! You're right. You're right. You motherfuckers were doubting me, okay, doubting all the clues that I laid forth. You motherfuckers were saying that my idea was stupid and it didn't make any sense. Now, look at me now. I'm the same, but I am right. Don't forget that. So the reason why I'm saying I'm right, okay, is because Gemitsu posted something about 2 days ago. Sony president on PS4 successor. It's necessary to have next generation hardware. Sony president and CEO Kenichiro Yoshida has suggested that the company is planning the release of a next generation PlayStation. At this point, what I can say is it's necessary to have a next generation hardware, Yoshida told Financial Times. He declined to formally name the future console PlayStation 5. Yoshida's comments were in response to debate over how Sony should address the rising global smartphone games market and the shifting habits of consumers as it readies game studios in the global market for a PlayStation 4 successor. And then comes my favorite part. Financial Times relayed rumors within the industry that Sony might also be planning a tablet that would connect to multiple devices. As online streaming of games becomes more widespread, and the company seeks to derive ever greater synergies between its games and movie divisions. Ooh-wee! Without digging too deep into this, that tablet, what they said about the tablet is interesting. I think that the tablet that I kind of brought up in my last video it can do so much more than just the remote play aspect, because the cloud is that powerful. So I think that's what they're talking about. This tablet isn't just going to be a remote play device, but that's going to be basically the only feature that we all really care about. Let's be real here. They got like PlayStation View, Sony Music, right? I don't know. They have other stuff that they got going on that this tablet could do other stuff with, essentially. So it's gonna be cool, and you know, I guess it's better so you're not just buying it for a remote play aspect, you're buying it for multiple aspects, right? So this whole theory that I've been going in and speculation that I started this whole idea was, first I had the idea like 8 months ago, then I had got some more information over the summer, and then I presented that two months ago, and then just a week ago I literally finalized what my speculation and in theory, I guess you could say, was fully, and it aligns almost exactly. Obviously not the full details, but the one aspect of this tablet is basically confirmed. With how popular and how proud Sony was with remote play, all they're gonna do is make it so a DualShock disconnects both sides, goes onto this tablet, and this is going to enhance your remote play experience, because you not only have a full, you know, joysticks, but you also have L2 and R2 buttons. So that's just how it's gonna be so smooth to play our PS5 games anywhere with internet, you know. But anyways, enough of that. Let's talk about this Project xCloud news. I think this route that, you know, Xbox is taking with Project xCloud is very like them, you know. Firstly, it's like they've already been pushing this play anywhere agenda, where they have it so you can choose where you want to play, whether it's a PC or an Xbox system. And I think this second agenda that has recently been pushed by them is this whole, not just make something, but make the best of something. For example, the first time we've ever had these mid-gen upgrades, not only did they want to improve on their current system, but instead of just adding some things to it, like a new GPU, they went ahead and tried to make it the most powerful console in the world. You know, that's what they were trying to just brag and say to us. Sony bought this company who deals with cloud, Gaikai. If you guys remember 2013 E3s, they were talking about it a little bit. Then it got announced in 2014. And so at that time, everyone was way against cloud and streaming and all of that. At that time when they announced PlayStation Now, people were like, what are you doing, Sony? You know? So all of a sudden now you have Project xCloud, and it's basically the same thing, but as you'll notice, it's just on a whole different level. More than just PlayStation brand products, things like that. They want to do every single thing that is a device that's powerful enough. But again, with Xbox One X, it's gonna be what, 4 to 6 years late after Sony has announced and has expanded upon PlayStation Now so much in these 4 years. And the thing with that, with the whole announcement being such a big difference in them, it's because of the simple reason of Sony is not as rich as Microsoft, okay? If they wanted to, they knew that cloud was going to be a futuristic, positive endeavor to have, and since it's very expensive and they don't have the means to create something like this in-house, they found somebody who was emerging in it and brand new into it. So the difference though is Microsoft is gonna have so much more flexibility being able to build it in-house. They can do whatever they want with this system, with this technology, whereas Sony's kind of working with somebody else. But the thing is with that, it's been 4 years now, so it's like it's not that bad anymore. I think, you know what I mean, and that kind of shows. I think you can download your PS Now things. They added PS4 games. The libraries is like 600 plus titles, so it's been expanded upon. And I think that's a big reason of why it is because it was a $380 million, you know, investment for Sony. So they had to find some way to either make any type of money back that they could possibly, you know what I mean? Because that's a lot of money, and it definitely would be showing financially if you just take 380 out and you don't really get it back. Whereas something like that, honestly, Microsoft can probably do that and still be all right, just because they have so much income coming in at all times, bro. But I think the biggest part of all of this is, okay, I called it, I predicted it, I speculated it, and it is true. It is true.
That was easy.
It was very easy. I've been preaching the idea that cloud and streaming is the future for a while now. So, and this is just an indication that nothing that you guys do is able to get away from this. This is how it's going to be. You know, PlayStation Now has been out for some years now. And I don't know, I haven't seen too much negative feedback from it. You know, as long as you have a good connection, I really think you have a good experience with it. And then now you can download your PS4 games. So really, there's no complaining to be had. And then Project xCloud, on the other hand, bro, you could play, where's my phone? you can literally play Xbox Forza on your cell phone. And I thought it was funny. They used a Samsung phone in their trailer, so shows you GOAT. But I just think that's the reason why they're like, wait, we can literally get full console experiences on these things that y'all love to use on a daily basis. So why not invest in it? That's basically what Microsoft's vision is. So it makes sense, and that's just what we're going into. And this is the last point I want to say. And that's the thing for Project xCloud. It's like Sony is targeting their 10 million, whatever, however, 18 million. Wait, what the heck? No, 80 million. I'm tripping. Like 80 million PS4 users, trying to reel them in. Whereas Xbox literally has an endless pool of potential customers, because like I said, almost everybody in the world has a phone. So you take that number in consideration, all those people are potential people to want to get Project xCloud because they can play all their games on their phone. So I think that's just crazy. So other than that, that's all I gotta say for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Our PlayStation 5 reveal early 2019 with a full announcement sometime in 2019. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, I will see you all in the next video. Peace. Why these niggas always trying to move when I move? You can't keep up with the pace. Please don't try to make room. Playing Switch all in your face. I can't see what you do. I'm not finna run the race with no chances to lose.